name is steward. When I grow up, I want to be a banker because banker is good and they have money. I don't like where I live because of they always fight there. My name is Theophilus and I'll make it in life.
I remember at the time I had just lost my job with the company in VGC, and I used to manage their bar as well. So they did after I stopped working, I used to go there. There were days when 2 days, no food. So I would walk from the BQ in VGC to Ikota Shopping Complex to where the sports bar was. So this is a sports bar I used to manage. I used to give them money for food. All of a sudden I'm sitting at the back waiting for the staff to finish eating so they could give me remnants to eat. And as difficult as that was, when you haven't eaten in 2 days, it doesn't matter what it is. So sometimes they'll come back and tell me the food wasn't enough for all of them. Sometimes I'm eating like the bottom of the bottom. That's how I learned that was the sweetest part of the food. But it was just basically managing that situation. And then I went to him one day and I was like, he said, look, I can't pay you what you were earning where you were, but and I was like, I don't mind, I'll take it. So that was really helpful. Then I have to give a shout out to my friend Femi Taylor. After I was able to get a job and I got myself, before the music industry came and I got this job, during the time I was working as PR marketing manager, my family got evicted from our house in Parkview. And it wasn't like my mom stayed in the big house. We're staying in the BQ, and I used to go to work from there. But I think her boss had an issue and we had to leave, but there was no time. So we literally got evicted. And so there was nowhere, but I couldn't tell my parents that, because everybody just got scattered. Everybody was sent in different directions. So I couldn't tell them, oh, I'm not okay, I don't know where I'm going to go. So I just told my mom, oh, go stay with your friend, I'm good. My dad, don't worry about it. My dad was in Abuja at the time, he was working. Like, don't worry about it, I'll be fine, but I didn't have anywhere to sleep. So for a few days, I was between a bridge. I was staying under a bridge, and then I would find a place to have a bath. It didn't happen for a long time, but it was a couple of days, 2-3 days. The third time I couldn't do it. So I went to a police station in Surulere and I was like, look, this is Surulere, Yaba. So let me just stay here this night. So I slept on their bench and then I called a few friends. So I remember this particular day I had started school in Lagos State University part-time, and I was in class and I just zoned out. I didn't know, because I didn't know where I was going to sleep that night. I didn't know what was going to happen. And so this guy who I'd never spoken to, he's one of the handsome guys in the campus. And yeah, no lie, sometimes he felt like he was just floating into school. And a lot of he was really liked. But we never spoke. I just felt like he's proud guy. So that day I just sat there, just holding back tears and just angry. I was just confused. There were just a lot of emotions. I sat at the back of the class, and I think he saw me. You know, he's cool kid, so he's at the back of the class as well, sitting on the edge of the table, the chair, so he can, you know, see everything. And he saw me and walked up to me and was like, "What's going on?" And it was as if I'd been waiting for someone to just ask me, "Are you okay?" I just just started coming out. Like, I don't know where I'm going to sleep. I don't know what I'm going to do. You know, I'd had to internalize it for so long. I've taken it by myself. I can't tell my parents. I didn't really have people I could tell. My girlfriend at the time, I also couldn't tell her a lot of things. So I was just a mess. So he just said to me, "You can come to my house." Now, what I didn't realize that you can come to my house, he was living with his entire family. His mom, his dad, his 2 brothers, his sister, and then they had 2 friends staying in the house. Like, it was a 3-bedroom in Dolphin. So I got in, you know, you're thinking, okay, I'm a boy. So we're gonna go to the house, they're gonna be guys. Okay, I can manage, you know. UNN were like 7 guys in the room. So I got in, and the first person that we saw was his mom. That kind of threw me off a bit. Like, okay, so maybe it's just for the night. She greeted, and he said, "Oh, this is my friend. You know, he's great. I wanted to talk to you." So he went into the room with his mom to, I guess, explain why he felt I needed to stay. And I ended up staying there for 3 years. Hi, my name is Godwin Tom. I'm a talent manager and an entertainment business consultant. I am young and I am successful.